Moving on to this story now, World AIDS Day is commemorated in East London in the Eastern Cape. HIV and AIDS is a manageable disease these days, and millions of people are testament to the advances in medical technology that gave them life. Many who are managing and living full lives with children are also advocates in this space. Let's now go to Ntombozuko, Balintulo in Gqeberha with more. A very good morning to Ntombozuko. Thank you so much for joining us and a warm welcome to Morning Live. I did mention and alluded to the fact that there's been medical advancements in cases where managing the HIV pandemic. So apart from commemorating World AIDS Day, it is such advancement that we are celebrating today. What's happening on your end?
Good morning in studio. Yes, it is currently that day today, and it is of course celebrated and here in the Eastern Cape, but in East London, not here in Gqeberha. And it's quite an important day that the rate of the Eastern Cape has amongst one of the close to 19.6% people that people that have it, and it's from the age of 15 to 49 years old. And also there are some, apparently the Eastern Cape, especially here in Motherwell and Gqeberha, it's one of the hotspots when it comes to HIV and AIDS. But there was a lady, luckily we were going to speak to this morning, but she was telling me earlier that for her, with her experience, it was very hard at some stage to even go to the clinic, just the understanding of how the treatment works, the side effects, and how one can actually be assisted in terms of being part of the community, and just also being an advocate when it comes to the HIV, and also she also mentioned the treatment that most in the Eastern Cape there are many campaigns that are launched all over around, just to also educate anyone when it comes to this, and just also to tell them that there is prevention, and also including the U equals U campaign which aims to reduce and also promote viral suppressions when it comes to HIV in the Eastern Cape.
So in terms of the commemorations today, what are we looking at? And just take us through the program.
I think in the East London, what's going to be taking place, there are going to be a lot of people just sharing their stories, just to encourage other people how to actually live with HIV and AIDS, and just to say that you can actually be a better person. There's nothing wrong with it. I think some of the activities that are going to be there was going to be awarenesses. I think also there are going to be some clinics that people will be allowed to test through, and also just to give away condoms, also just to encourage people just to be on the safe space when it comes to HIV and AIDS.
And then there's the issue of dignity and privacy when it comes to testings and when it comes to clinics. So what do we know in terms of, just making those available and accessibility to privacy?
I think also, when it comes to consultation for privacy with HIV, is that it's really important that, you dealing with someone, nurses or doctors, that are able to be confidential when it comes to, privacy. Because a lot of people, there are cases where in public clinics, people would complain a lot that there are times where if you are in a queue, there will be, named or called out that if you are HIV positive, this is your queue, this is where you're supposed to be. So I think there are preventions to educate people on how to keep privacy between you and your patient when it comes to testing, and making sure that they get the available also consultation or counseling just after they found out about their status, or even before, because you found out that some people actually have partners that are living with HIV, and they happen the other partner is actually HIV negative. So I think that's quite the importance of privacy when it comes to one's status.
Great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your update. Ntombozuko, they're speaking to us live from East London, and as a precursor to the World AIDS Day commemoration event.